Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is Carmine Sabia for Explain America, and one Democrat governor went totally batty because Trump is sending in the National Guard. Before we get started, please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Those little things really help us out, and they help our channel continue to grow. There are some war-torn hellholes right here in the United States. Some, like in Portland, they've almost been completely taken over by an Antifa militia. They've had no-go zones. The mayor and the governor have completely lost control of that city. It is really ground zero for Antifa. Antifa, by the way, is probably the most fascist organization in the country, which is interesting because their name means anti-fascist. But if you disagree with them, if you debate with them, they will perform acts of violence on you in groups, because individually they're all wimps. But in groups, they will come after you and be violent because they are, in fact, fascists. See, a fascist's answer to speech they dislike is violence. They want to silence that speech. They do not believe in free speech. It is actual fascism. So the fact that they name themselves Antifa for anti-fascist is a misnomer. It's a play on words. It's so if you say you're against them, people say, oh, then you're for fascism. No, you are the fascists. And now you have the mayor of Oregon, who's completely lost control of that city, along with the mayor, having a meltdown that Trump is sending in the National Guard, embarrassing herself, frankly. And, she should be on her hands and knees begging for the National Guard at this point. Because, again, like I said, they've completely lost control of that place. Now, I want you guys to watch this complete mental break and let me know what you think in the comments.
Good morning. Nice to see both of you again.
Good morning.
Katie, I will start with you. Let's start in Portland, Oregon. We just heard from Jorge, President Trump announcing he will be sending troops to the city. We heard from the governor. This was her response. Let's take a quick listen.
In my conversations directly with President Trump and Secretary Noem, I have been abundantly clear with them that Portland and the state of Oregon believe in the rule of law, and we can manage our own local public safety needs. There is no insurrection, there is no threat to national security, and there is no need for military troops in our major city. Military service members should be dedicated to real emergencies.
Now, there is a new poll out from NPR, and it says the majority of Americans agree. They talk about whether the federal government should just let the state take the reins for now. There is that poll. And if things get really out of hand, then they come in. So, Nicole, we saw protests Saturday in Portland, Chicago, Des Moines, and here in New York City. What points are these protests just getting too out of hand, too dangerous, and military action is needed? I want to talk to both of you, but Katie, I will start with you.
Well, I would say the governor says they are capable of handling their own security needs. Then prove it. We've seen this happen in New York. We've seen this happen in Chicago. We see it happen in Portland. We have these cities that are run by Democrats. They have protests and they get out of hand. They are interfering with ICE agents carrying out operations that are part of our national security. And then when the President Trump says, I'm going to come in to make sure that our ICE agents are safe, that our cities are safe, they somehow get worked up and angry about it. When President Trump talks about deploying the National Guard, everyone gets upset. But at the same time, when Governor Hochul did it to the subways in New York, she was seen as a hero for trying to make things safe. So if you really don't want President Trump to bring in the National Guard, then prove that you are actually capable of handling this on your own.
Katie, your response.